expect that a little bit coming in against Ivy League school. Can you just talk about the backdoor cuts? Like, it caused you some problem. Was it just because you haven't seen that, or were you guys ready to play? What was going on out there?
No, I think it's reminiscent of the Miami of Ohio game, a similar type of style where we kind of got diced up on backdoor cuts. It was obviously an emphasis, but coming off a one-day prep, having one day to really have live reps against something like that and a team like that who's very well coached, very disciplined. It's obviously a tough assignment, but we found a way to figure it out. And in the end, it's the NIT as well. There's going to be great teams who want to compete and want to have a chance to play for a championship at the end of the season. And obviously, they're a top 3 team in the Ivy League, made it to the semifinals, and kudos to them and kudos to what they've done this season. And it's a testament to the work they've put in, but it's testament also to the work we've put in and coming in on a short week, coming in on a short prep to figure things out. The backdoor cuts obviously killed us, but we found other ways to affect the game, and we stopped them a little bit, but still they were still finding different cuts. And then obviously the way they shoot the ball is another aspect of their game that opens the floor for them. So it was a tough prep, but in the end, we got the job done.
Guys, what were the last couple of days like? Jameson, you said you guys as a team were going to talk and vote on whether you wanted to play in the NIT. You find out who your coach is. There's a lot that kind of went into the prep leading into this game. So what went into the decisions to play in this, and what was it like for you guys to have your coach finalized?
Yeah, it was obviously a very exciting time, but there was a lot of unknown too. Sitting there on Sunday, watching the Big Ten championship, feeling like we should have been there, but in the end, it's the past, and we had to focus on what we have to do. And Sunday we came together as a team, talked about it, and said, we want to go out here and compete, and that's the type of guys we have on this roster. And we made that decision ultimately to come out here and play in the NIT, which we feel like was the right decision, and it showed tonight. But there's still lots of work to be done, and feel like we can end on top. But there's 2 other tournaments other than the NCAA tournament, so there's 4 teams who can end with wins at the end of the season. So we want to be one of those teams, and it's going to take all the guys here and take all the guys to continue to work and continue to grind and continue to just finish the season out strong.
I just think, the uncertainty of, who the next coach was going to be. Tough loss against Illinois. I feel like we could have made that final push into the championship. I feel like, we could have been Big Ten champs. So even Selection Sunday, we knew it was a long shot, but it was still that kind of possibility of us, kind of living on our dreams and wanting to play in the tournament. So, once we seen that we weren't selected, we kind of came together and guys like Jameson and Daly, this is their last go around. So I felt it was important to me to kind of live in their shoes, kind of see it from their perspective. I know that they wanted to play, and I'm not ready for, this group to be over with, this family to be over with. So I felt like it was a no-brainer for me to be able to play in NIT, just to be able to, battle with my guys one last time.
Named the full-time head coach after having been the interim. What did you guys think of that?
Yeah, I think you look at what he's done. Obviously, he's a leader of men, and I think that's what it takes to be a coach in this day and age, and he's all about relationships. I know I can speak on it, what the relationship I had with him, before coming here, and him recruiting me and him getting me here. That was part of the reason I came here, just to be around Deeb and obviously Holt, what they had, set. But, whatever a coach has, it's an it factor, and he's got it. And I think you can see how we've rallied around him and how we've played, and it's a testament to what he's done. But I know he's not satisfied. He doesn't want to live on these, 8 games that we've played. He wants to build something himself and start something new, and I think that's what he's going to do, and that's, the type of brand he is as a person, the type of character he has. So it's exciting to see, just because of, how much hard work he's put in with us, and just how he's really never changed over this time. He's always around us. He's always with us. He's coming in the training room, seeing what's up, saying what's up to guys. He's on the court working out guys. So it's just stuff like that where you see that, and it's like, he's got it.
All night, but it took a while to kind of cash in on those second chance opportunities. How did you guys sustain the effort on the glass throughout the night?
Coming into the game, we knew that we needed to kind of set the tone on the offensive glass. We knew that they were kind of bottom in their league and, defensive rebounding. So we kind of tried to exploit that and make that one of our goals coming into the game, which we got guys like Felix, Evan, Jameson got in there a few times. Even I tried to, make my mark feel on the glass. So I feel like, the tougher team wins, and I feel like just those – extra chances we got kind of set the difference in the game.
The way the last game ended, to make this corner 3, have the game winner, just what did that feel like? It had to be somewhat satisfying.
Yeah, it was satisfying, but like I said, I don't live in the past. I don't worry about the stuff that's happened in the past just because I can't affect it. So in the end, I'm worried about the present moment. Dale drove, I stepped out, and I work on that type of shot every day with B. Bailey. So, it was just another shot. Obviously, it was a pretty big shot, but it's satisfying for it to go in just because like against Illinois, you had 2 opportunities and they didn't go in. But it's a testament to what we've done as a team and the work we all put in because in the end, the work's always going to show.
Bruce going out obviously changes some of the stuff you guys do. How did you feel like you guys handled that, I think, last 10 minutes or so when he wasn't in there? Yeah,
I think we handled it pretty well. And I think that's something that it's a testament to coaching. It's a testament to us rallying around each other because we've had opportunities where guys are hurt. Roddy's gone out a few times. I was out a game at Michigan State. Bruce was out against Nebraska. It's stuff like that where it's like we don't really let that affect us because in the end, even if Bruce is out, he's going to be the biggest cheerleader on the side. And he's going to support us. He's going to make sure that, he's going to see what he says. And in that, we got to rally around each other. And we're a team. We're a family. Coach always preaches the family aspect, and that's what we are. That when one family member's down, you got to rally around them, and you got to rally around each other to make sure that you get the job done and the task that's at hand you got to accomplish.
Is this the kind of game you guys would have won maybe 2 months ago? Or is it a lot of what you went through helped you to get through moments like this when maybe things weren't going right at different times?
I feel like those games we had 2 months ago kind of prepped us for this. Even like games like Penn State, if you look earlier in the year, even Indiana, kind of the same situation where we're up by 3 with a chance to get a stop, kind of prepped us to be able to come out and be successful leading into this game. Even just like us being together and been through, majority of the season and kind of sticking around each other in tough times and battle through adversity. So I feel like just leaning next to somebody and relying on somebody and trusting that they're going to do their job. And I feel like that was the key in us being victorious.
Well, Roddy, I think you had 3 or 4 open threes in the first 3 or 4 minutes of this game that you took. Was it in the scout for Cornell that like, hey, we think we're going to find some open looks for you early in those spots, or is it just a continuation of what like Diebler's been saying, like, if you've got it open, I want you shooting it. I don't care. I want you taking open shots.
Absolutely. I know that my teammates and coaching staff, Diebler, of course, have the utmost confidence in me shooting the ball, especially when I'm open. It was just like, kind of we know they were very aggressive in their ball screen coverage. We know that. And it was kind of an adjustment. We seen that they were kind of blitzing Bruce and his ball screens, and when you have two people on the ball, people open. So Bruce made terrific decisions in those situations and found me a few times. So made a few.
Obviously, Jamison, that final minute, your shot's kind of the biggest play that stands out. But it was also, I think there was a play from a lot of different guys in that last minute. Roddy, you poked the ball free there for a steal. There was Evan's pass was pretty crazy to Devin, and then Devin has a nice pump fake to finish it off. Dale hits 2 clutch free throws. What was it like to see different sources of clutch play in that final minute?
Yeah, I don't think it's not surprising because that's just who we are as players. That's who this team is, and when there's an opportunity that arises, guys are going to step up in that moment. And I think that's a testament to Holt and Diebler, who they recruited and who they've brought into this program. But I think that also just says, that's who we are as players. We want to be in those big moments. We want to have those lights shining bright on us just because we know that in the end, we've put the time and we've put the work in to make those types of plays. So it's obviously, awesome just to see different guys stepping up, but it's not surprising at all because, we come in, we grind every day, and in the end, good things are going to come if you continue to do that. Thank you.